Greetings everyone, I am Electric Knight, and quite frankly, I have no idea how to do this video, so I'm just going to do it. I'm playing Monster Hunter World today, and we are going to go over each of the weapons, and I'm just going to do it in separate episodes, because doing them all in one video is going to take like half an hour or more. So, starting off, we're going to go over the weapon of Greatsword. Now, Greatsword is your classic high damage, low mobility type of weapon, and I'm just going to go into a forest area and show you how it works. Quite frankly, I am just gonna go ahead and do this. First time ever making a video, I'm not even gonna bother trying to disguise it, so I apologize if my dialogue is a little all over the place, but when it comes to explaining it, I will be as concise and as straight to the point as I possibly can. So we're just gonna load into this forest area, and if you want to know how to use Greatsword, then this is a more up-to-date video for you. The other guides that I've seen are 2 or 3 years old now at this point. So, figure I'd show you how to use it with some live gameplay and just kind of, well, be me. So, yeah, here we go. Ugh, this has been quite a few tries. I've been trying to make this freaking video. I just have a hard time with dialogue. But, you know, when it comes to explaining mechanics, I'd say I'm pretty good. I don't think I've ever had someone be extremely confused. But either way, I feel like this is one of those games where you get into it and you really like it, or you stop playing it before you can really get into the nitty gritty. And part of that is choosing a weapon that suits your playstyle of video games. For me, I've personally gotten really good with just about every weapon except for 2, which we'll get to later. Jeez, I can't even English, but then again, who the heck can? I swear. Even native speakers are just like, I don't know how the heck to freaking talk in this language. Okay, so I need to find a monster to beat the crap out of. So, yeah, as I was saying earlier, Greatsword is your classic high damage, very low mobility weapon. One of the major keys is that to do the most powerful attacks, you're going to be holding back the left stick so that you can charge it up like I am doing right now. I'll give you an example in combat. The major thing you'll notice with this weapon right away is that you'll often be putting it away so that you can get back into the fight, because, as I said, it's very slow. It's something that most people probably won't discover naturally, or at least some people won't discover naturally, is you can block with this weapon. So, that's something that I'm sure not everybody would think to try. Block it with R2. R2 is actually used for quite a few weapons, actually. So it's not just triangle and circle that you use, that you press to use for attacks, but it is also R2 to either block or to use for attacks. These are some small monsters. I guess I can go ahead and beat these guys up. There's a wide range of attacks that the Greatsword has, and this specific Greatsword I have can cause many explosions. It's called the Defender Tree, which is kind of like, it's kind of good for beginners, so to speak. The Defender Tree often is kind of upgrades along with you when you're doing the main story of this game, but, well, once you finish high rank, if you buy the DLC for this game and you go into master rank, Defender Tree starts to lose being useful, essentially. It's good for low rank and high rank, which is starting level and then the mid level, but once you get to the highest level, you don't want to just keep using it, you ought to look at other weapons. So, there's that. I probably should just teleport to the highest, yeah, that one camp, but whatever. Yeah. I've been trying so many times to make this video, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna freaking do it. I don't know how to hold a conversation, but I'm just gonna try and explain a weapon simply, upload it, and be done with it. So, next weapon we'll cover is going to be the longsword, but which is basically a katana, samurai kind of weapon. You'll see it next episode. Alright, here's a monster. I'm going to continue to beat the crap out of it. So, yeah, like I said earlier, the main thing is charging up an attack. This Greatsword, since it is low mobility, the main thing you want to do is to try and get used to deciphering monsters' patterns so that you can time it to where your ultimate attack will actually hit them. So that's about the main focus of this weapon. It is slow, but it does a lot of damage, so you either want to knock the monster down, or you want to be able to predict what they're going to do next so that you can land the most amount of damage and be able to utterly obliterate them. So another way you can charge up the highest attack is by these. If this monster would stop beating the crap out of me, I mean, it's not doing that much damage because I have a lot of very tough armor, but yeah. Freaking stupid Toby Gadachi. Electric squirrel is what I'm fighting here, basically. And it is being annoying. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to talking while fighting, as you can clearly tell. There we go. Stopped it from running away. Haha. But yeah. So when it comes to Greatsword, just main thing is just figuring out what the monster is gonna do next and predict it, and then yeah. So it's slow weapon, but if you use it correctly, you can do a crud ton of damage. It's pretty straightforward. The main thing is just how to charge a big attack, which, because if you just press triangle, that's all you're going to be doing. So the main thing is just holding the stick back so you can charge it up. You can also press circle to tackle and then continue to charge it. So let me know in the comments how I can maybe better explain this stuff. I apologize if it's hard to follow, but I've been trying to make this video for a while, so I thought, what the heck, I'm just gonna do it and see how it turns out. So figure maybe some of you will learn better if you see how it works rather than hearing someone talk, even if it's someone who's a huge fan of this game. But yeah. Now there's 14 different weapons, so I guarantee if this isn't the weapon for you, I'm sure another weapon will suit your play style, and it's just a matter of figuring out which one see, I can't even freaking talk. Whichever one suits the way you play. So 14 different weapons, this is just the first one. Next episode we'll go over the longsword, and hopefully I can talk better by then. So this mechanic I'm doing right now is called the mounting mechanic, and essentially it just involves tagging the monster until it falls down. I would have liked to show you the weapon attack that you can do after a while, but yeah, it's whatever. Let me know if you guys want me to fight a specific monster. I mean, like if you want to see like a monster with horns or whatever. Or if you know how this game works, let me know if you want to see me obliterate, you know, X monster. Well, anyway, so yeah, it's mainly just gameplay. I suppose I could kill another one if you guys would want another demonstration, but yeah, I'm really trying to like, oh my gosh, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I just want to upload it and finally make a guide because most of the other ones I've seen are very old. Anyway, so that's Greatsword. To go over it, because I probably didn't make any sense, you could probably just skip to the end of this video. So, you can block with R2. The main way to charge up is triangle, and then you can also use circle to charge faster so you can get right to the final attack, so you don't have to go through all three phases. And that's about it. Classic, I do a lot of damage, but I am very slow kind of weapon. So, let me know how you guys think of this video, and I will try to make a better one for longsword. The longsword does have a little bit more mechanics to it, so I will write notes ahead of time if I have to. But that's about it for Greatsword. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that I made at least a little bit of sense. If I didn't, I'm used to it. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope your hunting experiences go extremely well. Good night.